Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be playing a discard Orzhov value list. It's going to be a standard best of one list with average converted mana cost 2.6. It's going to have 21 creatures, 15 non-creatures, and 24 lands. Mostly a black dominated deck. So, the idea behind the list is to play something that has some discard in it, some decent removal, and a ton of value as well. A lot of recursion too. So, what are we doing here? Well, we're playing stuff like Acquisitions Expert, Concealing Curtains, and of course your Eye Twitch, Shambling Ghast, and Deadly Dispute package. And we're also playing Extraction Specialist for the first time on the channel. This was my first time playing this card, and I've had a blast playing it, especially with sequencing like that. So you basically play Acquisitions Expert, sacrifice it for card draw through Deadly Dispute and Fell Stinger, or Rite of Oblivion for removal, and then you get it back with the Extraction Specialist. You're discarding more, you have more sacrifice fodder, and you have a lot of value. You're gaining a lot of value constantly. Our payoff cards here are Edgar, Charmed Groom, Loath, Spider Queen, Invoke Despair, and also Mascot Exhibition. These are our win cons here. That's how we win the game. Or something like a big Nighthawk Scavenger. I do like Nighthawk Scavenger because it gains a lot of value the more you have your opponent discard, because the more they fill their graveyard with different card types, the more Nighthawk Scavenger gets bigger, right? So it plays very well with this card here. So this is my choice of a 3-drop, or like a 3 toughness creature 3-drop. There are a lot of options when it comes to the black color, but this plays this plays well the most, in my opinion, when it comes to discard. We're also playing Concealing Curtains, which can be a decent 3 mana play on turn 3, but usually you want to sacrifice stuff, right? Get them back, re-sacrifice stuff, keep drawing cards, keep removing stuff, and just apply enough pressure to win the game. We're also playing Blood on the Snow. We're playing 1 copy of Invoke Despair and 2 Loaths. Loath obviously gets a lot of value the more stuff dies, right? As long as your creatures are dying, she gets loyalty, so she becomes very, very good, and like the endless spiders from Loath can be very helpful as well. We can also get Loath back with Blood on the Snow. And I like Edgar here as well, because we can sacrifice Edgar and keep that loop going with Edgar, right? It becomes an artifact, then it becomes a creature, then it becomes an artifact, then a creature, and then you have these small vampires that you can later on sacrifice as well. So that's why we're playing 3 of Rite of Oblivion, right? We can have the flashback for it. We can have some. We can have a lot of things to sacrifice for it as well. So it's very, very good. 3 Vanishing Verse, 3 Rite of Oblivion has been like amazing when it comes to this list. No Meathook Massacre. No 1 mana removal like Bloodchief's Thirst. For me, this has been the most ideal ratio when it comes to this list, and this list has been very, very good. With the mana base, we have Aiganjo, we have Takunuma here, we have 1 Hive as our only graveyard hate card of choice. And it's fine so far. It's okay. We have Rite of Oblivion and Vanishing Verse, so we can exile a lot of things that we sometimes would want to remove from the graveyard, right? We're also running only 1 Field of Ruin, just so we won't screw our colors that much, but it can act as a mana fixer as well, right? Since we have Invoke Despair, and if we have like a lot of white sources, we can fix our mana and fetch black sources with Field of Ruin. But we're also running Environmental Sciences in this sideboard through Eye Twitch, so we can easily fetch black mana here as well. So very, very healthy mana base, very healthy sideboard as well. We have Environmental Sciences, like I said, Reduced to Memory, Necrotic Fumes. We have Introduction to Annihilation, Mascot Exhibition, and Confront the Past, just to remove loyalties from our opponent's Planeswalker or get our Loath back as well. So this list is not really like a Planeswalker list. It's not really like one of those just straight black lists. I do think Orzhov is a little better than Mono Black, mainly because and only because of their removal here, right? You can do without Edgar, right? Mono Black has a lot of 4 drops that are very, very good. Edgar is good, don't get me wrong, but you can do without Edgar. But the thing that puts Orzhov a little ahead than Mono Black is just the removal, right? The exile removal. This exiles non-land permanents, and this exiles monocolored permanents, right? Vanishing Verse has been the best exile spell for a long time now. It's obviously gonna go, but it's okay. we just decided to play it for one last time, I guess. So yeah, that does it for the list. I hope you guys enjoyed the list. I have one very, very long game with a very unfortunate end. But yeah, we're just gonna do our thing with standard until the new set comes out, and we'll go from there. So yeah, thank you guys for your support. Thank you for your continued efforts. Make sure you guys check out the description. I post all the links to all my social media, all my Discord. You can become a patron. You can join the channel. Once we reach 200 members, we can stream every day, which is a small goal of mine, and we're on our way there, of course. Also, you can if you're new to the game, if you're new to certain formats, you can hit me up on Discord and you can book your private one-on-one coaching session with me today. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys later with another video. Okay, bye. All right, yeah, keep this. Let's try this out. Nice, that's a very good draw for us here. Okay, 2 extraction specialists. That's very good. That way we can keep sacrificing this, keep bringing it back, keep sacrificing it for more draw. Body launderer. Nice. Okay. Let's see what you got, opponent. Nothing. They're not going to want to remove this. Okay. Now you want to remove it. Maybe we should have played the Shambling Ghast, but I mean, Felstinger is just more board presence, right? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Nonetheless, I think I'm gonna draw with the Shambling Ghast here. Doesn't really matter for me that much. That's a good draw. We also have a Lolth. That's nice. They might have a Meat Hook though, but it's okay. Let's just hit their hand. Yep. Seems appropriate. Oh, they're playing Jund. Okay. Why would you discard your red mana though? Ziatora, nice. Okay. Pretty good so far. Pretty good so far. Okay. So no matter what they have here, it doesn't really matter that much. We have a pretty good follow-up with Lolth. We still have removal. Yeah, it's desperation time, so they're gonna try to find something here. Nothing. Okay. Let's see what happens. I'm not gonna overinvest. That's a huge mistake. Right? Play the Lolth. Even if we play the Lolth and they wipe the board, we still have a pretty good Lolth, right? Because it will be at 5 loyalty, which we can remake spiders. But still, I'm not going to play the Lolth just yet. They can go for the Hive. That's something. They'll manage to exile the Rite of Oblivion here. Okay, let's see what they target. Okay. Pretty good. Nice. I'm still not gonna play the Loath just yet. We're applying enough pressure, right? I'm only gonna play the Loath when they try to flip over the game, right? When they try to equalize, that's when we play the Loath. Not gonna play her just yet. We don't really need the Loath. We have a small board presence here. Fight rigging. That's a problem. They have no creature to fight rig, or they might have drawn the creature. But we haven't seen anything from them yet. Something big besides the Zeatora here. Okay. I still can't believe they discarded this land here. That's insane. Okay. Lands. Okay, we're gonna pass. Man, so far it's been really good. Another fight rigging. That's okay. Waste of a turn. I had to make that play because if they would have drawn nothing, they would have certainly went for the hive here. So might as well put our Rite of Oblivion to use. Sure. Nice. Let's just get rid of that. Good game. And that was too easy. Nice. Alright. This hand would have been good if we had a black source. Okay. That's very unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Shambling Ghast first. We just need some draw spells, that's all we need. Okay. Let's try to lower their value a little bit. Runes. Okay. This should be very interesting here. Alright, it has to be this, just in case we draw an extraction specialist. Although the Shambling Ghast is very good for us because it... Oh, Rune 4 champion. Okay, they might get the Rune of Speed here. They did. Okay. No attacks. Since we drew a Loath here, we do need to hold up our mana. Or, you know, make mana with the Shambling Ghast. Actually, since we're gonna go for the treasures here, let's just block with the Shambling Ghast. Okay, puts us behind on the Blood on the Snow, but we still have time.
Envy the strong, for aren't I generous?
Okay. Why are you still attacking? It makes zero sense. Okay. It really makes zero sense. Sure. What a waste. That's such a waste.
We will slay our enemies.
Such a waste.
I will cull the weak.
You've got blood on the snow next turn, so that's pretty good. Okay. Another rune of speed, I'm guessing. A rune of might, okay. Yeah, they're gonna take the draw with the Weaver of Harmony too, which is very good for them. Okay. Yikes, I should have kept the spiders now that I think of it.
Traitors, all of you. My aren't I the generous one?
That's pretty good for
Aren't I
us.
generous?
Spirited Companion is fine. Man, we do need to draw, so we really need to draw here.
Go on, run, but we will catch you.
See if they want to block in any way here.
Subservience will be rewarded.
Nice. Cami of Transience, sure. Yeah, now is when they're very, very desperate. Now is when they start sacrificing lands to draw, stuff like that. Nice.
My hatred lives.
We need to get more black sources here. Pretty good so far. I mean, they'll always get farmed, right? They will always get farmed. They're scrying, yeah. Okay, they kept that on top. Hopefully no more room for champion, because that's pretty bad for us. Man, but Lolth has drawn us so many cards, it's insane. Nice, that's pretty good.
Loyal and deadly.
That is so good. Nice, they're down to 1. Okay. Oh, that's devastating. Yeah, that's so bad. Nice. GG's. Alright. Concealing curtains. Let's do this. Invoke Despair. Blood on the Snow. We've got draw as well. Maybe on turn 4. Who knows? Because we've got 3 lands and we would want to transform this Concealing Curtains here. See what they got. Okay, they took a mulligan. All right. A lot of discard. That's something. Man, Acquisitions Expert was just what we needed to play on turn 2, because we had no turn 2 play. Memory Deluge is a good card against discard. Memory Deluge is very good. But if they're playing Memory Deluge, then this must be control. And if that's the case, we're definitely going to flip the Revealing Eye next turn. Man, this has to be really good for us. Oh. Okay. Before combat, just in case they might have like a fateful absence or something that they're waiting for. But let's just take a look at that hand. They shocked that because they have a counterspell, obviously. But even if they remove this... Wait, I think we don't get it if they remove it, right? Yeah. Sure. Okay. Alright. They're passing again. Yeah. It is control. Let's just play the Shambling Ghast here. I really don't want my Fell Stinger to get countered. I really don't. But they might have a Wandering Emperor. Okay. Cosmos Elixir, nice. That buys us some time. Okay, more discard is nice. But we're not drawing any lands. And that's really bad when you're playing against control, especially when they have like taxing stuff. Okay. Wandering Emperor. That's fine. We're gonna sacrifice whatever the Emperor targets for the Deadly Dispute here. Oh, it's just that. Sure. Let's see if they have a counterspell for the Deadly Dispute. They might have Test of Talents, which would be pretty bad for us. But they're thinking about it. Oof. That's bad. Alright, even though we were 1 mana away from the Loath, I think resolving the Acquisitions Expert was extra necessary. Okay. We had a Jwari and the Test of Talents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're 2 away from the Memory Deluge. Oof. Man, that's unforgiving. That's so bad for us. They even took our draw. That was so bad for us. What a top deck. Yeah, they hit a land drop as well, I think. Or maybe that's just a march. No, it's a land drop. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're 1 land away from both of these Memory Deluges. And we're still not drawing lands. And that's awful. Yeah, they might want to draw with the gates here. Man, no lands. Yikes. How are we not drawing any lands, bro? It makes 0 sense. How have we not drawn a single land so far? Okay. Still no lands. Man, this is absurd. That's insane. Okay. They have to interact with this now. I just really don't understand how I haven't drawn any lands. Okay. Yeah, they had to remove that, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, you're still gonna get discarded. Next turn they're gonna pass as well, just so they can draw with the Memory Deluge here. Oh, they gave me a draw. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna pass so that they can draw with these Memory Deluges here. And if that's the case, I mean, okay. Please give me a land. Playing 24 lands, it's not like I'm playing like 10 lands. It's just insane. Alright, they're gonna draw with Memory Deluge here and just go off, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Alright, so we need something. Well, I'm very thankful that we have Vanishing Verse for a whole Breaker Horror here. Or like a Sanctuary Warden. They're playing Fierce Retribution, which is not a bad card. I've always admired this card, especially for like Azorius control, because they do lack. Yeah, that's another saw coming. Yeah, they have a ton of mana for it, tons of mana for it. Okay. We haven't seen a Wandering Emperor so far. Alright. Let them counter this Edgar with the Saw coming. Because I do prioritize the Loath. Especially since they've used the Fateful Absence. Oh, yeah. They just have all the counter spells. Okay. So Loath is going to get countered as well. And it sucks that we're drawing more white sources, even though we have more black sources in the list. It is what it is. Okay. Our opponent seems to be very, very indecisive. Like, our opponent seems to be the kind of player that finds it very hard to make a decision. Playing very careful, certainly. Yeah, they're refueled, that's for sure. And they are running a ton of counter spells too. Like Saw Coming, Dissipate. Yeah. We haven't seen a board wipe so far. We haven't seen Wandering Emperor so far, or a Wincon. Yep.
Run away. You'll be safer.
Okay, so we're not going to use the Vanishing Verse.
You're done.
And I wish I had a Deadly Dispute in that moment. see what they got. They got another one, yeah. Fierce Retribution. Oh, that's not a sod coming. Wait, what? Okay. Nice.
My children dread we will slay our enemies.
Okay. That's very, very good for us. Or, no, that might have been a sod coming, but they didn't have enough mana.
Our swords will cross them. Keep watch for intruders.
Alright. Well, we are slowly getting back in this. Let's draw more cards. The only way you beat control is if you match their card advantage in card draw, right? They might have another Emperor here. Or maybe a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A whole break of horror. Okay. Yeah, this might be a whole break of horror. They don't want to risk it. Okay, they're down to 10, which is something. We actually managed to draw some lands and equalize, right? We're back in this, that's for sure. I mean, the only nice thing about not having lands in the beginning was the fact that... Oh yeah, that's the Doomscar. Was the fact that, you know, you had spells in hand that you couldn't play. So you always had cards in hand. That's the nice thing. That's the only nice thing. It's not like you were running out of fuel and not having lands at the same time. So even after 2 memory deluges, we were still able to recover in a way.
I will come.
Takenuma though, I'm gonna keep in hand. Let's see what they have. They might counter this. Yep, that's fine. I mean, sooner or later we're gonna have to play some spells, right? Okay. They need another Fateful Absence. Oh, another Doomscar. Nice.
My power is for annihilation.
Extraction Specialist. Sure.
That is insufferable. Do what I demand.
1, 2, 3, 4. We can buy back the loaf. Okay, we're slowly draining them. Slowly. Mordenkainen. Nice. Maybe I should have kept the loaf there. Maybe I should have. Okay, I see what they're doing. Okay. And that had to be done.
And I, the generous one.
I exiled my entire graveyard. Yeah, you just know they have farewell, but Loth is just such a headache for them. Man, it's so annoying, right? They're passing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'll tell you.
They don't even have the mana to make something happen with the Hullbreaker Ore. They need a devastating mastery. That's what they need. Sure. Nighthawk Scavenger. We always have to keep up both of these Vanishing Verses for Hullbreaker Horror, because we haven't seen their win con yet, and you just know that it's Hullbreaker Horror, right? Dissipate is fine. Sure. I'm happy about that. That just drains all of their resources. I'd rather they counter the Scavenger than to counter anything else, to be honest. This might be a Sod coming, because if it was a Doomscar, then the countering the Scavenger made no sense. Alright, well, they still have Gates of Its Spell, right? Which can draw them cards, gain life.
Oh,
Pretty good
yes.
for them.
I know the knowledge you seek.
We still have another Loath in the deck, yeah? Yeah, our hand is just removal heavy here. Yeah, draw with the gates. This isn't over yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they have 9 mana. Okay.
My children will take care of you.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another gates. Alright, we just have to sit through this. I mean, we have to. I hope they play their Hullbreaker Horror sometime soon before they have just a ton of mana. Okay.
It's bold to bargain with me.
Okay.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water. This is what you get for hurting my people.
I think that's our last one, isn't it? No, we still have 2 left. Nice. Okay. We have 1 Concealing Curtains left. We have 1 Eye Twitch, 4 Shambling Ghast. This can't be true that we... Wait, that can't be right. We actually have 1 Deadly Dispute left. Okay. Alright, yeah, they're hitting their land drops very well. Loath is actually killing us.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Yeah.
My words are for ambitious minds.
Okay. Can't hit their face anymore. We have to keep the Wandering Emperor low.
Oh, it's on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they have 3 mana open. Okay. Yeah, they might want to counter this Eye Twitch. They don't want me to get the what's it called? Mascot exhibition. Gross. Really, really gross. Alright, they're down to their last gates here. I mean, let's see. I can't believe they're not running Test of Talents. I think they do have a Test of Talents in hand. But I'm not going to use the Vanishing Verse here. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, opponent. What else?
We've got the edge in this fight.
I always reward the loyal.
Alright, this is pretty good. This is some very good sequencing here. So I do want them to counter the Fell Stinger.
I'm not impressed.
Alright, please counter this Fell Stinger, please. Pretty bad. Alright, we're draining ourselves, literally.
We will slay our enemies.
They're gonna counter this, for sure. But they might have Dissipate or saw it coming. Yeah. Alright. Yep. Dissipate and saw it coming require 2 blue mana, which they don't have. But they might have removal for the Concealing Curtains. Okay. Alright, I'm looking for a Test of Talents. That's what I'm looking for. This puts them in a very tough position. Very, very tough position here. We kind of really needed this Revealing Eye to resolve and to flip. Man, we've been gaming against this person. Memory Deluge, Dawnbringer, Cleric, Fierce Retribution, okay, and a Negate. Another Wandering Emperor. Okay. All right. No Test of Talents. Sure. Doomscar. Did they really just top deck a counterspell? We're down to 14 cards.
My will cannot be denied.
14 cards. This is very problematic, actually.
I will get what I want.
Alright, we kind of do need the eye twitch, so I guess I'm just gonna go for the eye twitch here. When it comes to blood on the snow. Hopefully they don't play that cleric and target the eye twitch. That'd be pretty terrible for us. Alright, don't counter this, please. Oh, wow. Really? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Man, it has to be done. As long as they don't have a counter spell in hand, we know exactly what they have in hand.
I will cull the weak.
See you later.
Okay. Let's just try to win here. Let's try to apply as much pressure as possible. Okay.
In exchange for loyalty.
They played one. They have one farewell. 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. Desperation mode. Engaged. Now is when they need to find another farewell or counter spells or something, right? We're at 11 cards. Can't really draw off of the Loath anymore. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they'll be left with 2 mana. Okay, let's see what they have. Yeah, they're highlighting the other Wandering Emperor here, sure.
Finally, I'm home. My judgment is fun.
Okay. Another Retribution here. Yeah. They do realize that they have to survive here, which is fine.
My power is for annihilation.
Years of training. For this?
Oh, you fall into my anti-generous.
Alright. We gotta be careful with this mascot and this Loath here. We have to be careful. Because I think they're gonna flash in the Memory Delusion, try to find some answers here. And yeah, and if they were to wipe our board, we need to have some pretty good follow-ups. We can't really over-invest into something, into the board, and for them to just swipe it with one card. Our last hope is this Mascot Exhibition and Loath, right? That's the only way we win. Yeah. I mean, we still have an extraction specialist in the list, don't we? Yeah, we have 2 actually. So we can get the Eye Twitch again and get Mascot Exhibition again. But they can't afford to take damage. They might want to play this just to exile the Rite of Oblivion here. Okay, they're just passing. Let's see what they want to do. They know that they can't tap. Okay, we're just gonna pass. Wow, they're playing cards like Expel as well. Yikes. I do admire the list though. I just don't like the amount of dissipates and saw it comings that they have, but I do like the fact that they're playing a lot of spot removal. We're down to 9 cards. Okay. All right. So this is pretty much not accurate. Man, that's so bad for us. That is just really, really bad for us. Do we go for the curtains or the eye twitch? I'm gonna go for the concealing curtains here. Okay. Nice. The Loth dodged that. Alright. All the fateful absences, sure. Four. And a counterspell? I mean, let's just go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. That's pretty bad. Okay. Land. Let's see what they want to do with this. What are they exiling? The Rite of Oblivion. Okay. Man, it all comes down to this. And the Mordenkainen, sure. I guess Mordenkainen is their win con?
You cannot comprehend the damage you wrought. Leave me be. I'm reading.
Okay. One, two, three, four. Let's take the draw. Another specialist. Okay. We're gonna go for mascot exhibition. No attacks. Okay. Let's see what happens here. 37-minute game. That's insane. That's absolutely crazy. Alright, please don't resolve a whole break of horror now. Oof. Oh, that's so bad. Because they exiled the graveyards as well, right? Yeah. And we're so low on cards. Yeah, we just lost the game. Yep, they're gonna take the draw. Okay. Oh yeah, they're looking now. Please don't draw anything good. Please. You've drawn so many good stuff. Yeah, they still have something here. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, we're 2 cards away. Yep, Field of Ruin. Oh, yikes. Good game. We have 2 lands left. Yep. We tried our best. We really did. GG's.